divides a garden from the wild. A heavy stone placed by law, so cold and mild. I traced the line where your fingers left their mark. Two souls defined by the shadows and the dark. The prophets preach of a fire that burns the soul, while we reach for a fever beyond control. Oh, the distance is a jagged, broken blade in the shadow of the choices that we made. I am staring till my weary sockets ache for a promise that the holy man might break. Across the valley where the dark waters run, I am waiting for the rising of the sun. The morning mist is a veil across the plain, where the ancient secrets of the earth remain. I stand upon the ridge where the wind blows cold, watching for the light to turn to gray or gold. The silence screams your name into the sky, a prayer that needs no reason or a why. Oh, the distance is a jagged, broken blade in the shadow of the choices that we made. I am staring till my weary sockets ache for a promise that the holy man might break. Across the valley where dark waters run, I am waiting for the rising of the sun. The morning mist is a veil across the plain, where the ancient secrets of the earth remain. I spread upon the ridge where the wind blows cold, watching for the light to turn the gray to gold. The silence screams your name into the sky, a prayer that needs no reason or a why. Oh, the distance is a jagged, broken blade in the shadow of the choices that we made. I am staring till my weary sockets ache for a promise that the holy man might break. Across the valley where the dark waters run, I am waiting for the rising of the sun.
The dust settles on the empty wooden desk where we carved our names in faded blue. The sunlight crawls across the broken floor, marking time we thought we always knew. We held the blueprints like sacred vows, talking loud about the words we claim. All the radiators sang its lonely song of the dreams that never came. The clouds move faster than our hopes can fly. The seasons change before we say goodbye to the shadows stretching toward the sky. The dice are rolled by hands we cannot trace, turning gold to dust and kings to waste. We build our castles on a shifting sand, watching tides erase what we had planned. Nothing stays the way we drew the lines, and the heavy books we left behind. I recall the scent of that old hallway, swore you don't Now you're just a name in some distant town, with your battles lost and your race undone. The clouds move faster than our hopes can fly. The seasons change before we say goodbye to the shadow reaching toward the sky. The dice are rolled by hands we cannot trace, turning gold to dust and keys to white. We build our castles on the shifting sand, watching tides erase what we had planned. Nothing stays away me through the lines in the heavy books we left behind. Dice are rolled by hands we cannot trace, turn them gold to dust and kings to waste. We build our castles on the shifting sand, watching tides erase what we had planned. Nothing stays away, we drew the lines in the heavy books we left behind. I recall the scent of that old hall where you swore you'd own the sun. Now you're just a name in some distant town, with your battles lost and your rape undone. The clouds move faster than our hopes can fly. The seasons change before we say goodbye to the shadows stretching toward the sky. The dice are rolled by hands who cannot trace, turning gold to rust and keys to race. We build our careful on the shifting sand, watching tides erase what we had planned. Nothing stays away, you drew the lines in the heavy books he left behind. The dice are raised by hands we cannot trace, turning gold to past and kings to waste. We build our castle on the shifting sand, watching tides erase what we had planned. Nothing stays away, you drew the lines in the heavy books we left behind. The calendar sheds its skin upon the floor. Summer's ghost slips out through the cellar door. A rusted key hides inside a hollow book, tracing its silver edge with a trembling look. Dust settles on a watch that stopped its chime. Seasons tear the fields apart in time. Shadows stretch like fingers on the wall, keeping secrets of a crime so cold and tall. The air grows sharp with the silent threat, the weight of what the living forget. A sudden spot behind the glass so tight, watching daylight fade into the night. In the hollow out past the clocks, then chime the dark demands a feast of grim and crime. Rage boils up through the floorboard cracks, leaving charcoal marks on our broken track. The sky bleeds ink across the velvet plain. Rain washes evidence like a stain. I stand frozen by the garden gate, knowing now it's far too late. A porcelain doll stares with eyes so white under violet skies, blues by night. The wind howls curses at the veins so old, driving fever thoughts so sharp and cold. The heat of malice in the creeping damp flickers low beneath the landslide's camp. Every winter's grave in spring's bright bloom adds another thread to this tangled loom. The air grows dark with a silent threat, the weight of what the living forget. A sudden spark behind the glass so tight, watching daylight fade into the night. In a swallow out past the clock search chime, the dark demands a feast so grim and fire. Rage boils up through the floorboards. far too late. Of canceling doors, there's a fire so wide under violet skies, bruised by night. The wind howls curses at the vase so old, driving secret thoughts so sharp and cold. The heat of malice in the creeping damp flickers low beneath the lamp's last camp. Every winter's waving spring's by gloom adds another fret to this tangled loom. The air grows sharp with a silent fret, the weight of what the living forget. A sudden spark behind the glass so tight, watching daylight fade into the night. In a hollow out past the clock stood chime, heard dark demands a fatal grim empire. Rage boils up to the floorboard cracks, leading charcoal marks on a broken track. The guide breeze, it could cross the velvet flame. Rain washes evidence like a stain. I stand frozen by the garden gate, knowing now it's far too late. The dust has settled on the porch where we used to lean, watching the taillights fade into a gray I've never seen. You took the highway south while the map turned to haze, leaving me with the silence of a house in a daze. I trembled once at the hollow and the wide unknown, but a cold kind of courage rises when you're alone. I stepped across the shadow that gripped me so tight, and let the anchor drop in the dead of the night. Now I drift through the aisles with nothing to pursue, counting cracks in the ceiling and shadows in my shoe. Calendars are fading, clocks have lost their chime, while ghosts of the living drown out feeling time. We gathered in the parlor where backs hit the ground, said goodbye to the one who won't come around. Sat with ghosts of the past at the table so vast, drinking bitter memories from glasses of the past. The preacher spoke of heavens I never cared to find, while static of the weekday crept into my mind. It's strange how bravery grows when you stand by a stone, realizing the terror was being alone. Now I wander through hours with no place to belong, picking up the pieces of a life gone wrong. Boys from the old, all the tired and thin, trading lies about the youth I'll never see again. Shadows in my shoe, calendar the fading, plots are lost their chime, while ghosts of the living drown out fearing time. We gathered in the parlor where black suits hit the ground, said goodbye to the one who won't come around. Sat with ghosts of the past at the table so vast, drinking bitter memories from grasses of the past. The preacher spoke of heavens I never cared to find, while static of the weed they crept into my mind. It's strange how bravery grows when you stand by a stone, realizing the terror was being alone. Now I wander through aisles with no place to belong, picking up the pieces of a life gone wrong. Boys from the old hall are tired and thin, trading lies about the youth they'll never see again. To pursue, counting cracks in the silent shadow in my shoe. Calendars are fading, clocks have lost their chime, while those of the living drown out fearing fine. We gathered in the parlor where black suits hit the ground, said goodbye to the one who won't come around. Sang with ghosts who be past at the table so vast, drinking bitter memories from glasses of the past. The morning light cuts through the dust on the floor. I see your face in the shadow by the door. A mirror of the man I used to know, before the time had made me cold and slow. You carry the weight of a name not your own, like a wild branch where the heavy rivers flow. I recall the day the sky turned dark and gray, and all the questions that you asked me that day, about where we go when the harvest is through, and why the moon hides when the sun is in view. I had no answers, just your hand in mine, watching our story like an old red wine. The road is long and the mountain stands steep. There are many miles before we can sleep, but the bond stays strong and the post stays true. In every single thing I see you, it is a tether no blade can sever, a quiet promise through stormy weather. From first sunrise to last moonlight, we walk each other home through the night, not from duty or lost carved in stone, but because no soul should stand alone. Now you find your way through the tall wild grass, watching the seasons and the cold shadows pass. You learn the truth from the wind and rain, balancing joy with the sting of pain. I am a ghost in your wandering mind, leaving the fragments of a life left behind. The road is long and the mountain stands steep. There are many miles before we can sleep, but the bond stays strong and the post stays true. In every single thing I see in you is a tether no blade can sever, a quiet promise through stormy weather. From sunrise to last moonlight, we walk each other home through the night, not from duty or lost carved in stone, but because no soul should stand alone. Watching the seasons and the cold shadows pass, you learn the trees from the wind and rain, balance and joy with the sting of pain. I am a ghost in your wandering mind, leaving the fragments of the life left behind. The road is long and the mountain stands steep. There are many miles before we can sloop, but the bond stays strong and the pole stays true. In every single thing I see in you, it's a tether no blade can sever, what it promised through stormy weather. From first sunrise to last moonlight, we walk each other home through the night, not from duty or lost carved in stone, but because no soul should stand alone. The calendar spins back to dust we know. Wine stains the lace of the crimson glow. You throw the plate where the kitchen wall stands. Ceramic counts like the hourglass sands. The airways heavy with years we can't mend. We watch the clock go, won't ask how it ends. Your voice cuts deep through the midnight air, dragging a ghost from the bottom stair. I hold my silence like armor so tight, echoing words from our last fight. The flowers will where the vase used to shine as we tear down walls of this house built in time. The end is a shadow across our bed, where the forever spore hangs by a thread. We battle the ruins of love and the hate, trapped in a waltz of unfeeling faith. The grave stays quiet where we never tread, yet it grows in the seeds that we spread. The end is a shadow across our bed, where the forever spore hangs by a thread. We battle the ruins of love turn to hate, trapped in a waltz with unfeeling faith. The grave stays quiet where we never tread, yet it grows in the seeds that we spread. The weight of years, the anniversary toast burns salt on my tongue, searching for hands that pushed us undone. The stars watch cold from their throne so high as the last ember of us says goodbye. The end is a shadow across our bed, where the forever spore hangs by a thread. We battle the rules of love turn to hate, trapped in a waltz with unfeeling faith. The grave stays quiet though we try, yet it grows in the seeds that we spread. And there's a shadow across our bed, where the forever spore hangs by a thread. We battle for ruins of love turn to hate, trapped in a waltz with unfeeling faith. The grave stays quiet where we never tread, yet it grows in the seeds that we spread. The candles drown in their waxing tears, our breaking doubts bear the weight of years. The anniversary toast burns salt on my tongue, searching for hands that pushed us undone. The stars watch cold from their throne so high as the last ember of us says goodbye. We end in the shadow across our bed, where the torrent is four hands by a thread. We battle the ruins of love turn shade, trapped in the walls with unfeeling faith. The grave stays quiet where we never tread, and it grows in the seeds that we spread. The end is a shadow across our bed, where the forever spore hangs by a thread. We battle the ruins of love turn to hate, trapped in a waltz with unfeeling faith. The grave stays quiet where we never tread, yet it grows in the seeds that we spread. The floorboards creep beneath my feet as the clock ticks late. I trace the lines of fate's own map while the stars await. The kettle hums, the curtains close, the night pulls tight. A heavy ghost will haunt me till the morning light. There's a hammer in the wall beneath my aching skin. It whispers tales of where the world and time begin. The birds sing sharp upon the wire, a warning cry through fire, and the garden shadows multiply. The pulse grows loud like stones that roll down to the ground. It wakes the sleeping voices in a sleepy town. It's the drum in the valley, the fist on the door, a restless tide that pounds forever on the shore. The steady thud of life that echoes through the dark, searching for the flame to light a lonely spark. Count the seconds, count the days, they slip away in the heart. I stood upon the mountain, felt the earth divide. The sky turned bruised with secrets buried deep inside. My hand upon my chest with thunder starts to roar. I've never heard this kind of rhythm here before. The birds sing sharp upon the wire, a warning cry through fire, and the garden shadows multiply. The posts grow loud like stones that roll down to the ground. It wakes the sleeping voices in this sleepy town. It's a drum in the valley, the fist on the door, a restless tide that pounds forever on the shore. The steady thud of life that echoes through the dark, searching for a flame to light a lonely spark. Count the seconds, count the days, they slip away in the hollow stomping of these worn out ways. I stood upon a mountain, felt the earth divide. The sky turned bruised with secrets buried deep inside. No hand upon my chest with thunder starts to roar. I've never heard this kind of rhythm here before. Birds sing sharp upon the wire, warning cry through fire, and the garden shadows mold so high. The pulse grows loud like stones that roll out through the ground. It wakes the sleeping voices on this sleepy town. Hey, it's a drum in the valley, the fist on the door, a restless tide that pounds forever on the shore. A deadly cut of life that echoes through the dark, searching for a flame to light a lonely spark. Count the seconds, count the days that slip away in the hollow thumping of his worn out The ancient woods are breathing low tonight. The moon glows bright in the velvet light. I hold a spark in a jar so tight, following cracks where the stones divide. My boots are torn from the endless roam, seeking a flame no man has known. Oh, the spell is cast where the dreamland gleams. Nothing is real in this world, it seems, beyond the edge where the wild winds sway. I chase the dawn of a fading day with stars in my palm and a heart so cold. I stepped where no tale has ever been told. A bird of silver flew down to say, it spoke the tongue of the river's way. It said the mountain is hollow and old, where shadows of giants still unfold. No map or compass will lead me right. I have the thunder's roar as my guide. The wind plays tunes and the rain drums loud, waiting for spirits to rise from the ground. I raise my hands to the stormy air, watching the eagles and griffins up there. Oh, the spell is cast where the dreamland gleams. Nothing is real in this world, it seems, beyond the edge where the wild winds sway. I chase the dawn of a failing day with stars in my palm and a heart so bold. I step where no tale has ever been told. Down to say, it spoke the tongue of the river's way. It said the mountain is hollow and old, where shadows of giants still unfold. No map or compass will lead me right. I have the thunder's roar tunes and the rain drums loud, waiting for spirits to rise from the ground. Why raise my hands to the stormy air, watching the eagles and griffins up there. Oh, still is cast where the dreamland gleams. Nothing is real in this world, it seems, beyond the edge by the wild wind's sway. I chase the dawn of a fading day, where stars are upon and a heart so bold. I step right on tale that's ever been told. Metal operas stand in rows like iron trees, ascend the lineament of slow on the breeze. The floor feels cold beneath my tired feet, where summer heat and quiet hallways meet. I peel away the weight of every row and fold the mask that hide my weary soul. The narrow benches worn by countless backs, sunlight paints gold through every ceiling crack. Outside the window, wild clover sways with creek-bass dancing, rivers winding quays. I leave my cleats lined up upon a tile to walk where green hills stretch for miles. The gear weighs heavy but my spirit's thin. Time to shed this plastic second skin. The horizon sings my name so clear, louder than the stadium cheer. Take me where the sea, the shadows bend, past like the walls where all the fake things end. Strip the armor, peel the heavy lace, let rain erase the soft lines on my face. The valley breathes, the sky runs deep with mountain vows they swore to keep. The whistle fades into the distant blue. I shake the dust from hair the wind blew. No clocks, no signals, just the stones and oaks that stretch with ancient groans. The score means nothing to the trees. They just keep reaching for the breeze. The white line melt like ghosts and fading light at pines wrap shadows cool and tight. The leaves all whisper words I know that every lonely heart outgrows. I hung my jersey on the wooden beam to hear the laughing of the stream. The gear weighs heavy but my spirit's thin. I'm shedding off this artificial skin. The horizon is calling my name out loud above the stadium and the shouting crowd. Take me where the sea, the shadows bend, past locker walls where all the fake things end. Strip the armor, peel the heavy lace, let rain erase the salt lines on my face. The valley breathes, the sky runs deep with mountain vows they swore to keep. The white lines melt like colors and fading light as pine wrapped shadows cooling tight. The leaves all whisper words I know that every lonely heart outgrows. I hung my jersey on the wooden beam to hear the laughing of the stream. The gear weighs heavy but my spirit's thin. I'm shedding off this artificial skin. The horizon is calling my name out loud above the stadium and the shouting crowd. Help me where the sea, the shadows bend, past locker walls where all the fake thing end. Trip the armor, peel the homie lace, let rain erase the salt lines on my face. The valley breathes, the sky runs deep, give mountain vows they swore to keep. The asphalt stretches far between our open hands. 1,000 miles of dust through broken borderlands. I try to cross the void with every cent I gave, but found just hollow echoes in the path we paved. The map bleeds ink like tears across the kitchen floor. I search but can't recall the face I knew before. The static on the line keeps cutting like a blade. This love we built now crumbles under weight. The pressure builds until I can't deny. Beneath this vast and heartless sky, there burns a fury in the empty spaces. Don't know words or years could ever chase. I let the fever break and drift away to find some peace where I can choose to stay. Beyond the miles and every cool would say, I leave the flames behind and clear my head. Your letters weigh like stones in shallow ground. Each promise turned to dust without a sound. The clock ticks louder than my heart's weak beat. I shatter every vow so cold and neat. I used to count the hours till I saw your face. Now distance means no more in time or space. The tension sounds like wires pulled too tight. I'm done with anger burning through the night. This sudden calm flows through me like the rain and breaks the chains of all my pain. There burns a fury in the empty spaces. Don't know words or years could ever chase. I let the fever break and drift away to find some peace where I can choose to stay. Beyond the miles and every cool word say, I leave the flames behind and keep my head. There burns a fury in the empty spaces. Don't know words or years could ever chase. I let the fever break and drift away to find some peace where I can choose to stay. Beyond the miles and every cool word say, I leave the flames behind and keep my head. Your letters weigh like stones in shallow ground. Each promise turned to dust without a sound. The clock ticks louder than my heart's weak beat. I shatter every vow so cold and neat. I used to count the hours till I saw your face. Now distance means no more in time or space. The tension sounds like wires pulled too tight. I'm done with anger burning through the night. This sudden calm flows through me like the rain and breaks the chains of all my pain. There burns a fury in the empty spaces. Don't know words or years could ever chase. I let the fever break and drift away to find some peace where I can choose to stay. Beyond the lights and every cool word said, I leave the flames behind and clear my head. The metal hinges creak against the floor. The steam is cleared, but the past still pours. I see your face through a smile so frail, trying to recall the dreams we set sail. A heavy bag drops with a hollow sound. The scent of struggle still hangs around. We stood here once with our fists so tight. The future burned in the Friday night. Now the jerseys cling a little too near. The names on the lockers disappear. We speak of glory in whispers low, and all the roads we chose not to go. Back in a hole where the ghosts still play, taking our scars in a silver display. Nothing to lose in this hollow light, watching the years slip into the night. joke about the teacher we defied while loosening laces from miles we tried. I see the weight in your tired stare, the paths we took and the lows we bear. The showers drip like a fading rhyme, counting the beats of our stolen time. We lean on walls that are cold and worn, wondering if our best days are torn. But the whistles echo still call so clear through the empty cracks of the gym we hear. I know the cracks in the man you hide as I pull the door to the world outside. Back in my hall where the ghosts still play, checking our scars in the silver display. Nothing to lose in this hollow light, watching the years slip into the night. We share the truth and the polyglide, better the truth under fluorescent sky. Seeing the world through a wizard view, finding the boy we once knew is through. You joke about the teacher he defied while loosening laces from miles he tried. I see the weight in your tired step, the paths we took and the loads we bear. The showers drip like a fading rhyme, counting the beats of a stolen time. We lean on walls that are cold and warm, wondering if our best days are torn. But the whistles echo still call so clear through the empty cracks of the gym we hear. I know the cracks in the man you hide as I pull the door to a world outside. Back in the hall where the ghosts still play, checking our skies in the silver display. Nothing to lose in this hollow light, watching the years slip into the night. We shed the suits and the polished skies, better the truth than just fluorescent skies. Seeing the world through a weathered view, finding the boy we once knew is too. The dust settles on a hollow frame, I walk through lands without a name. My shadows are the thing I keep across these dunes where silence sleeps. A lonely soul in scorching heat, with gravel stones beneath my feet. This heart still stands a ghostly home where broken souls in deserts roam. The weight inside my chest like lead, haunted by the words we said in this wasteland. Love ran dry, I trace your face in empty sky. Iron bunks and rains fall scented, never comes to wash the men. Cold hallways whisper untold pain, while kitchen shelves stand bare again. I watch the map upon the wall, waiting for winds that never call. The horizon line I can't embrace, took too much and left no trace. Now sunlight burns like knives through doors, I don't know who I was before. This house still stands a ghostly home where broken souls in deserts roam. The weight inside my chest like lead, haunted by the words we said in this wasteland. Love ran dry, I trace your face in empty sky. watch the map upon the wall, waiting for winds that never call. The horizon line I can't embrace, took too much and left no trace. Now sunlight burns like knives through doors. I don't know who I was before. This house didn't stand, but don't sneak home. We're broken souls in legends home. The weight is down my chest like lead, haunted by the words we said. In this wasteland of fine dry, I trace your face in empty sky. This house still stands, I don't sneak home. We're broken souls in legends home. The weight is down my chest like lead, haunted by the words we said. In this wasteland of fine dry, I trace your face in empty sky. The morning sun is jumping high above the grassy field. I feel a sudden spark that makes my heavy heart beat yield. The dusty road is calling with a bright and golden glow. I toss my worries to the wind to let my spirit flow. The whistle starts to bubble up from deep inside my soul. I leave the sleepy shadows far behind to reach my goal. The daisies nod their yellow heads as I go dancing past. The clouds like fluffy cotton floating skies so blue and vast. Oh, what a grand and giddy day to be alive and free. The joy is pouring like a flood splashing over me. We catch the wind inside our heads and let the laughter sing. There is a melody of hope that all the thrushes bring. My roots are clicking on the stones of rhythm, fast and true. I find a hidden magic in the morning's golden hue. The baker waves a slower hand and offers me some cheer. The silver bells are ringing loud for everyone to hear. The colors shine so brilliant like a painting fresh and new. I wanna climb the highest tree and shout my joy to you. No heavy chains can hold me down, my feet so light and fleet. The taste of this sweet moment is like berries ripe to eat. Oh, what a grand and giddy day to be alive and free. The joy is pouring like a flood and splashing over me. We catch the wind inside our heads and let the laughter sing. There is a melody of hope that all the thrushes bring. Oh, what a grand and giddy day to be alive and free. The joy is pouring like a flood and splashing over me. We catch the wind inside our heads and let the laughter sing. There is a melody of hope that all the thrushes bring. The colors shine so brilliant like a painting fresh and new. I wanna climb the highest tree and shout my joy to you. No heavy chains can hold me down, my feet so light and fleet. The taste of this sweet moment is like berries ripe to you. Oh, what a grand and giddy day to be alive and free. The joy is pouring like a flood and slashing over me. We catch the wind inside our heads and let the laughter sing. There is a melody of hope, but all the thrushes bring. Oh, what a grand and giddy day to be alive and free. The joy is pouring like a flood and splashing over me. We catch the wind inside our hands, let the laughter sing. There is a melody of hope that all the thrushes bring. The morning paper tastes like bitter earth. The faucet drips a steady beat of dust. I stare at shadows leaning on the wall, where silence grows so heavy like a pall. The coffee burned its way into the pot, a tangled web of words I once forgot. The street lamp flickers like a dying nerve. The city bends along a hollow curve. They sold the sky to build a parking lot and tie the future in a tangled knot. The clocks are stuttering upon the shelf. I find no peace when talking to myself. The weight of that hangs in the air so thick. The hungry truths are starving bit by bit. There is a night inside the chest of man, a broken gear within the master plan. The clouds are heavy with the weight of dread, and all the hungry truths remain unsaid. It is a fever that won't fade away, the ghost of every wasted yesterday. Politician speaks in velvet lies, while soot collects behind our tired eyes. The hammer falls but never strikes the nail. We chase the wind and end up with the gale. The boots are marching on a paper floor, behind a door that's locked forevermore. I saw the merchant counting up the rain, as if he owned the harvest and the grain. The children play with pebbles in mud beneath the moon, the color of dry blood. The ladder rungs are cracked and painted gold, but leave us shivering out in the cold. The weight of lead hangs in the air so thick. The hungry truths are starving bit by bit. There's a knot inside the chest of man, a broken gear within the master plan. The clouds are heavy with the weight of dread, and all the hungry truths remain unfed. It is a fever that won't fade away, the ghost of every wasted yesterday. The weight of earth hangs in the air so thick. The hungry truths are starving bit by bit. There's a knot inside the chest of man, the broken gear within the master plan. The clouds are heavy with the weight of dread, and all the hungry truths remain unfed. It is a fever that won't fade away, the ghost of every wasted yesterday. Saw the merchant counting up the rain, as if he owned the harvest and the grain. The children play with pebbles in the mud beneath the moon, the color of dried blood. The ladder rungs are cracked and painted gold, believe us shivering out in the cold. The weight of lead hangs in the air so thick. The hungry truths are starving bit by bit. There is a knot inside the chest of man, broken gear within the master plan. The clouds are heavy with the weight of dread, and all the hungry truths remain unfed. It is a fever that won't fade away, the ghost of every wasted yesterday. Sirens wail through steel canyons tall. We walk through fire, never feared to fall. Share the last breath when the winter bit. Held the line, never quit. You were my shade when the sun burned black, the only one who knew my name intact. We climbed white ladders to gardens bright, slept in gutters by the river's night. Between saints and sinners runs a wire thin, where cold winds begin. Your hands stayed true and stars went dim, led us through wreckage on a broken limb. Beyond the border of silicon schemes, past the gates where the steel king gleams. We haunt the land no maps can show, where iron bells don't echo skyline's drawn like a velvet cage, wide with eyes on every stage. They sell a heaven made of lies, buried truth beneath the skies. But we slip through searchlight beams, won't dance in their machine dreams. Beyond the border of silicon schemes, past the gates where the steel king leaves, we hunt the land no maps can show, where iron bell don't echo low. Slash the gears of the ticking crime till we catch the wind that won't bite. The skyline's drawn like a velvet cage, wide with eyes on every stage. They sell a heaven made of lies, bury truth beneath the skies. But we slip through searchlight beams, won't dance in their machine. Yes, on the border of silicon schemes, past the gates where the steel comes. We hunt the land no maps can show, where iron bell don't echo low. Smash the deals of a ticking crime till we catch the wind that won't Champagne spills across the floor so cold. Confetti shines like diamonds bright as gold. I wear a mask but feel so all alone, hunting shadows where the light has shone. Your name is carved in ink upon my skin, and after dreams I know I can't begin. You dance with him while I just watch it all. Build on towers just to see them fall. This masquerade screams wild without a sound. I bury treasures deep beneath the ground. Your eyes like ice cut through my weak disguise. A beggar lost in kings and velvet lies. The music shakes but hides my shaking knees. I feel aloof when moonlight never sees. I'll toast the wine that tastes like bitter rain to all the love I'll never hold again. Your shoulder turns and locks me out so tight. No valley hides my shame from morning light. Your sneer suggests I'm dirt beneath your shoes, a ghost who walks where only you can move. The candles choke and die beneath the sky, with silver roof full clouds so dark and high. A laugh so sharp it cuts like polished steel, through all the vows we swore but couldn't feel. This masquerade screams wild without a sound. I bury treasures deep beneath the ground. Your eyes like ice cut through my weak disguise. A beggar lost in kings and velvet lies. The music shakes but hides my sinking knees. I feel to lose what moonlight never sees. So toast the wine that tastes like bitter rain to all the love I'll never hold again. Your shoulder turns and locks me out so tight. No valley hides my shame from morning light. Your sneer suggests I'm dirt beneath your shoe. A ghost who walks where only you can move. The candles choke and die beneath the sky. My silver roof, so cloud, so dark and high. Your laugh so sharp it cuts like bitter rain. To all the love I'll never hold again. This masquerades through wild without a sound. I bury treasures deep beneath the ground. Your eyes like ice cut through my weak disguise. A beggar lost in kings and velvet light. The music shakes but hides my shaking knees. I feel lose when moonlight never sees. So taste of wine that tastes like bitter days. Who all the love I'll never hold again. I licked the salt from wounds that would not heal, and learned to walk where broken pathways reel. They whispered failure in the freezing night. I built a castle from the bricks of spite. My palms are callous from my jagged climb. The winter wind has settled in my spine. I climb the mountain just to prove them blind, and turn my silence into strength defined. The red clay road still calls my weary frame beneath the sky that never wears the same. I carry shadows of the porch swings pressed while chasing ghosts that never let me rest. The soil is calling for the lost to yearn, while every bridge behind me starts to burn. A bitter poison fills the hollow cup I swallowed down before I rose it up. I see their faces in the crowded haze, the ones who pray to watch my soul erase. Their hollow laughter turned to heavy dread. I kept the fire in my spirit fed, no longer shackled by the words they spread. I found a different light to guide instead. The red clay road still calls my weary frame beneath the sky that never wears the same. My gory shadows of the porch swings curved white chasing ghosts that never let me rest. The soil is calling for the lost here, while every bridge behind me starts to burn. A bitter poison fills the hollow cup I swallowed down before I rose it up. I see their faces in the crowded haze, the ones who pray to watch my soul erase. Their hollow laughter turned to heavy dread. I kept the fire in my spirit set. No longer shackled by the words they spread. I found a different light to guide instead. The red clay road still calls my weary frame beneath the sky that never wears the same. I carry shadows of the porch
wings crest while chasing ghosts that never let me rest.